It's been a couple weeks, and we are picking up after the fight with the Galbra Zoo. And there was a request since Marcus was not here with his player last week that we jump back and give him a chance at some drama and experience at reading the recap. And then last session will be done by Yanni. So go ahead, Jason, whenever you're ready. Tell us what Marcus thinks of that last encounter with the rust monster.
Never thought I'd be writing about losing Lament's magic. The axe has been part of me since the spring day when I faced father for it, both of us knowing that only one could walk away as head of the family. Every nick in its blade, every wrapping on its handle tells a story of battles won and lessons learned. And now, we were fighting these damned rust monsters in the depths of the cursed mine, strange creatures like armored cockroaches with weird tentacles. I'd heard tales of them from the dwarven smiths who'd visited our forge, but I never thought. When the bigger one touched Lament, I felt something break, not in metal. The axe is still sharp, still strong, but something deeper. The magic that made it more than just steel and wood. Gone. Father would be devastated. This was just a magical weapon. It was our family's legacy passed down throughout trial by combat, earned with blood and honor. As clan blacksmith, he taught me every weapon has a soul. Now Lament's soul has been stripped away from some oversized bug in a corrupted mind. The others don't understand. They see a warrior who lost his magic weapon, but this is different. I left the hand of Doom Clan to learn, to grow strong, to bring back new techniques and create true masterworks. Instead, I've managed to lose the very thing that proved it was worthy of my journey. There has to be a way to restore it. The magic wasn't just enchantment, it was history, tradition, the weight of my clan's expectations. I'll search every forge, consult every craftsman, battle whatever I must. Lament will sing again, or I'm not worthy of the name Maximus. For now, though, my hands keep reaching for magic that's no longer there. Even the weapon's weight feels wrong somehow. The blue flames in the mine mock me, reminding me of the forge fires where Father first taught me to respect both steel and magic. At least I still have the strength to swing it, magic or no. The rest monsters learned that much. Strange to think how times change. Not long ago, I was drowning my sorrows in taverns after being betrayed by those I thought were friends. Now I've lost something far more precious. My wallowing won't bring them back, Lament's magic. Tomorrow we press deeper into the mine. Maybe whatever we find will lead me to answers restoring what was lost. Until then, I'll do what I've always done. Keep fighting, keep learning, keep moving forward. One way or another, I'll make this right. I have to, for Father, for the clan, and for the legacy I swore to uphold.
Thank you very much. Now, I will say that the session last week started off with that summary, and Dewin used some magic and investigation and suggested that he can probably help with restoring the magic, or at least research restoring the magic for you. But it was suggested to not use it anymore until it can be investigated further. However, Marcus did not take that advice and promptly used it to attack a demon.
And did that have any impact on anything?
You have no idea. Just letting you know that happened. Yep. Hopefully, people are liking the in-person recaps. So
this crab thing like turn into a bunch of stuff and run away.
It did, but that was
okay.
The next recap, which is
okay, all right.
So we're gonna move forward. No, that's fine. It's fine. We're gonna move forward to Yanni, who's doing the session that Jason missed.
Just one quick question. So
Yeah.
lament is 1d12 damage plus 3. What is it now that it's no longer magic? What is its?
Is the +3 from your strength?
You're right. So what is lament no longer doing without magic?
So before it would crit on a 19 or 20, and now it doesn't do that anymore.
It would only crit on a 20.
Yeah, as normal.
That's the only thing it's lost.
The only thing that you know that it's lost.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I don't think it's in Yanni's recap, but when Dwyn was investigating it, he did feel necrotic energy from it, which isn't. Well, I'll let Dwyn explain it in his own words, but basically, he felt that there was a connection from the weapon to your ancestors.
Oh, cool.
Very much a literal connection.
Okay.
So if we're good and Matt's ready, you need to chew a little bit.
I think you said something about some donations to his GoFundMe page, and
Sounds good.
All right, Yanni, you're up.
all right, try this out here. The corrupted depths of this accursed mind remind me of those final days during the Bridgeburners Falls. As we pressed deeper into the twisted passages, the walls surged with demonic energy, causing reality to waver, much like watching our brothers in arms fall to betrayal. Faces emerged from the stone walls, frozen in expressions of eternal agony, and ancient runes pulsed with an intensity that grew stronger with each step downward. The horrors began even before our confrontation with the Demon Lord. Phantom images haunted my vision, rust monsters of impossible size that my companions couldn't see. Every shadow writhed with malevolent purpose, and whispers echoed from nowhere and everywhere at once. The deeper we ventured, the more things played tricks with my battle-worn mind, bringing back memories I'd rather forget. Then we found ourselves face to face with the true enemy, a massive Glabrazoo demon, its dog-like head crowned with horns, and its forearms ending in massive pincers and clawed hands. Its cold purple eyes revealed an ancient intelligence that reminded me of those nobles who sold us out. Like them, it attempted to bargain, offering magic items and even the crystal we'd been sought, asking only for our entertainment in return. When we refused its poisoned gifts, I've learned treacherous offers. But I've learned enough about treacherous offers. The battle erupted in chaos. The demon called forth magical darkness and used its massive pincers to grab and throw our companions like ragdolls. Frightening. The fighting was intense. Sese was nearly crushed in its grasp, and Gwyn faced the demon's focused wrath after launching an opening fireball. Throughout the battle, the demon seemed to delight in our struggles, treating our combat as some twisted form of theater, much like those who once watched us fight and die for their amusement. Most disturbing was the demon's knowledge of recent events, particularly its gleeful recounting of the chain devil's fate. How we unknowingly played into its entertainment of killing the daughter before the mother. The creature's presence alone seemed to corrupt the very air around us, making each breath feel heavy and with malevolent energy. It brought back memories of watching my own company fall apart, betrayed from within and without. Though we struck true with blade and spell, the demon proved remarkably resilient. Each wound we inflicted seemed to amuse it more than harm it, and its ability to manipulate both darkness and gravity made it a formidable opponent. Our survival hung on by a thread as we faced this ancient evil in the depths of this corrupted domain. But unlike the bridge burners' last stand, this time we stood together, united against a common foe.
Yep. And there was a comment about when it died, and basically what happened is I believe that Marcus struck the final blow, if I remember right. And the demon fell forward and shattered not into pieces, but into thousands of centipedes and other bugs, beetles, whatnot, which then scuttled down a hole that leads supposedly, perhaps, all the way to hell.
Yeah. The final
And it
blow
just-
was from that Warhammer, by the way.
What's that?
The final blow was from that Warhammer.
The Warhammer that's in the group.
No, the lament.
Right here in the party part. Oh, unless you just. No, it says attack.
No,
the
that was
the
me.
last
That
blow
was
was
me.
Lament.
Oh,
Marcus got the killing blow.
okay. Well, it says Jason, but it says Masterwork Warhammer. That's why.
I accidentally hit that. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I can't get rid of it, so
I can't either. I used to be able to delete them, but I can't delete them now.
I can't either, so don't feel bad.
Okay.
I can
Right,
delete
sorry, I interrupted.
everything or nothing. So that's where you guys left off. Visually speaking, I'd say the party on the whole is roughly 50% for a lot of you in terms of hit points. Some of you are better off than others. And that is where we are picking up. I will remind the party that there is an archway on the southeast corner, and then there is a door that Yanni found out was locked when he tried to open it to duck into cover.
So, I appear to be at full strength. That should be correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know, everybody's status is correct.
All right. In terms of the party inventory, if I'm not going to use Lament, there is the Warhammer and the Longsword that's in the inventory. I guess the question would be to the party: does anybody else have anything better than that I could wield, or should I grab one of these?
I don't think anybody does, because I think we talked about that a little bit at the beginning of the last session or whatever, and we didn't have anything. And we thought the choices were to use Lament or use two hand axes, I think is what. Because I didn't even know that was there.
Okay.
McCormack, no.
So, yeah, the two hand. Yeah, okay.
Session or whatever. We didn't.
So I think are they both
the choices were to
1d8
use Lament
damage?
or use two hand axes, I think is what.
I can't see that there, but
Well, the longsword is should be 1d10 if you're using it two-handed. I guess that
it doesn't say in the descriptions, though, right? I'm not missing anything, right? You locked up for a second, Brad. I didn't get the last part.
I didn't see it listed there.
Okay. I don't know. So Mike, which does the most damage, the longsword or the masterwork warhammer?
See it listed there.
You should be able to see it. Is it right?
Where am I looking though? I don't see it. I hover over it. It gives a description, but I don't see where it shows the damage that it does. Unless I'm missing something.
Looking.
Oh, well, if you go in, now I did see that. I went into the inventory, that party inventory, and then
If
Yeah,
you the three dots on the far right hand side of the row
yeah,
for the item, so like the masterwork warhammer.
yep.
If you do the three dots and then view item,
Uh-huh. Okay, I got it. All right. So yeah, so the long sword's 1d8, but you're saying if you swing it with two hands, it's 1d10?
if it's versatile, yeah.
It says it's highly versatile. Okay.
so I notice on this Masterwork Warhammer, it says a Masterwork Dwarven Warhammer +1 with geometric runes, yada yada yada.
It's non-magical, but it gives a non-magical +1 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did I? I'd have to double check. Let me see. Well, it's not going to be sharper. It's a hammer.
It's extremely flat.
It's
more
true
blunt.
level.
It's got extra bluntness.
Yeah.
It's the bluntest you've ever seen.
I don't think it matters much. I mean, I'd rather have the D10 damage with swinging it with two hands. So I'm gonna pick up that long. Whoever's got the long sword or wherever it is, I'm gonna grab it and then I guess equip it.
Yeah,
then
go for it.
Then
I
stash
would pick the Warhammer too, just in case you needed it as a
Well,
blunt.
it looks like that Warhammer, for some reason, I don't know why, but it looks like that Warhammer is a +2 to hit.
So is the longsword.
No, because when I did
Is that because of your strength?
I don't know. Let me try the longsword right quick. Attack.
But if it's a D8 +1, that's actually going to give you a higher average damage than a D10.
Yeah. So the masterwork warhammer has a +2 to hit.
So does the longsword.
Yep.
Yeah, so that may be my bonus bleeding into it.
Could be.
But
I don't see anything in here about how to do a bonus to hit.
Hey, the Warhammer says it's versatile also.
Yeah, they both are.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if it's a D8 +1 damage, then the Warhammer would be better.
Okay. All right. I'll grab the warhammer. So I should be able to slide that over into my weapons inventory.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd take both in case you need to do slashing or bludgeoning.
Yeah. So it doesn't hurt. I mean, it's just sitting there in party inventory, so you never know, right? But the one thing I would say is, when I actually physically did that, there wasn't any plus to that warhammer that wasn't also to the longsword.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't have the +1 in the damage block either.
And that's fine as long as we're aware of that, Mike, and we keep track of that. But
so
whatever
I'm
you want to say.
Drag it from one to the other with no success. Should just be able to drag it over into my weapons.
Uh-huh.
And I can't seem to do that.
Right. It's not
I
letting
think
me do it either.
I think you'll have to add the +1 bonus to it.
Well, I'm just trying to get it into my my weapons inventory from the party inventory, dragging it over, and it won't let me do that.
Let me see something. Marcus.
So now there's a copy of the
Yeah.
Warhammer.
Yeah, I was trying to move it basically.
They've
I
been-
like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
They're multiplying.
Like tribbles.
Move it!
When a mommy Warhammer and a daddy Warhammer love each other.
They smash.
Together.
I don't know why I can't move inventory around.
Yeah, because I was wondering if it wasn't because it was like a player.
No,
Worksheet.
everyone is considered an owner on that character.
Hey, try going to the 3 little dots on the side of it, Jason, and there's an option to equip it.
Yeah, but it'll equip it on the party inventory.
Oh,
Mike was
okay.
doing that before.
Okay.
I saw it.
What can you? I mean, I know everything's broken, but can you spawn one in his inventory?
I could try. I think it might have been custom.
All right,
But let's find
I'll
out.
stay out of it.
Yeah, I can't add things to Jason's character sheet. Like anything.
Can we? What if we just? Why don't we just say it's with me, and I can access it from the party inventory and use it if I need it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
we'll have to check it.
I don't know why I can't add things to anybody's sheet.
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, or we could do this. You could add to your inventory, can't you, Jason?
How do I do that? Oh yeah, just go to the search. No.
Just go to your character sheet under
Yeah.
inventory and just add a hammer. And then when you use it, Mike will, factor in whatever magical effect it has.
That is crazy. I copied stuff into inventories earlier today and it worked. And now I can't copy things into anybody's inventory. Like I can't even copy regular stuff into people's inventory.
So how do I add into my my inventory in the Forge? Go where? Compendium. Where's that? And what? Okay. Yep. So I'm clicking on items.
Why can't I copy things on it? This is gonna bug me.
Weapon. Go weapon. Items, weapon. And and then was this
Okay.
battle axe.
Yeah, so when I click on items, it doesn't bring anything else up.
It doesn't have a little list of titles below it.
It says trade goods, spells.
Right, and then you click on items, and then it should have another pop-out window.
Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, yeah, gotcha. Hold on.
And down to
it's at-
weapon.
Okay. The Warhammer. Yeah. Just regular Warhammer. Drag that over. Huh.
Yeah,
It
saw
says
that
new.
too.
Yeah, it says new item, but it's like 2 crossed swords.
It's me trying to figure out why I can't get
Okay.
things added to you.
Gotcha. Okay. The Warhammer is not sliding over. Yeah, try. Let me know if you have success, because I'm not.
Well, when I tried to download it, it said I didn't have permissions. That was the import button.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Copy document.
You can drag it. You might be able to drag it if you have your.
I can't. I've been trying to drag it. It won't drag it.
It wouldn't let you. It wouldn't let you import it.
I'm gonna try
You
importing.
can't even add it to the D&D Beyond and then import it.
Well, we haven't tried that yet.
Yeah.
I was listening the whole time, and I was thinking, man, we're just going to have to deal with the fact that this is broke.
Yeah, I don't think that it's going to be worth. So according to this, it looks like there is something about the player inventory character causes it to have an error. Which I don't see why. I made the character today.
Yeah, I'm trying and I can't either.
Probably have to have.
Told me I lack the permissions.
Party inventory probably has to have an actual token in the game to be able to do anything with it.
Well, we're just trying to do it not from the party inventory. We're just trying to add an item.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's not working either.
Well, I'm probably just going to have to use
There's a player called Test. You guys should have ownership rights on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody try and take something from Test.
I'll try it. That did not work. It's nothing sliding over from Test.
So I can copy from party inventory to Test, but not from Test to Marcus.
All right.
That will never be owned.
I got about 15, 20 minutes, and then I got to go pick up my wife.
Yeah.
She got legs.
I got the options. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to roll with it. I think if I could convert test from an NPC to a PC, then it would work. Yeah, I think so.
Well, they have the die symbols now.
All right, we can move on. We'll make it work.
Yep. Back in the day,
We got an old and lazy, Howard. Come
before
on.
computers screwed shit up. All right.
Just wait till AI kicks in hard. We're just going to be just blobs, just like waiting for AI to do shit for us. So. Exactly. It's going to be Wall-E, totally.
What are you talking about? I saw the
You've already
Matrix.
got the shirt for it, Jason.
What's that?
You've already got the shirt for it. Anyway, Sensei can stop concentrating on his glowing smite or whatever it was called, and
No, he wants to keep going.
it won't.
In a minute.
Yeah, I don't know how well the tracking of the time works, especially now.
All right, I gotta go to my sheet.
Yep.
Hey, I'm still Marcus is still showing up on my thing too, so you might want to change the ownership there.
Yep.
So, well, I mean, whatever. Break concentration.
So what are you guys doing? You've got a pit into hell. There's no corpse because it scuttled down over your boots and down the hole.
More likely, he is to climb down the pit of hell.
That would be an interesting choice.
Righteous urine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have been through this room.
Have we identified all the magic items we found?
You have not.
Maybe we ought to take a short rest or something and do that. Or just do that. Maybe not take a short rest. I don't know.
Those unidentified things we got from the Krabby thing.
From the Krabby Patty?
Everybody took something. So I have in my inventory an unidentified something or another.
Was
Unidentified
it the stuff we
loot.
got from Mr. Krabs?
I don't think I have anything.
I think it's in party loot, isn't it? I've got. See if I've got it.
No, we all had to take something from it. So I have unidentified loot in my inventory.
Oh wait, I have an unidentified consumable.
Yes.
Go for it. Want to start with this unidentified consumable that I have?
Yeah, we
Sure. And since
roll.
well, you've got to identify as a ritual, so there's nothing to really roll, is there? Do you want to roll, or do you want to spend 10 minutes an item? I was asking generally the party.
Oh, there was what, 4 items? So that's 40 minutes.
I'm good with that. Does anybody want to cram in a short rest? I could probably short rest and use a couple hit die.
Um,
I don't need a short rest, but
I don't either. But I don't have any.
I'm-
you do. Go for it.
I'd say go ahead, say. Well, what's
What-
everybody's hit points at?
I'm
Or, I
full.
mean, yeah.
I'm full strength, 100%.
I'm green.
I'm 13 down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But how long? Where are we at for long rest?
Probably half a day at least away.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me do a short rest while the wind goes over those
Sure.
magic items.
And unfortunately, Dwayne, if you're going to do it that way, you won't be able to get a short rest because you're casting spells, but everybody else can.
Do you need a short rest? Would it be useful? Would you? Because we can hang out here for another half an hour to let you short rest afterwards if you want to. Is all I was saying.
Pretty sure that includes casting spells. So yeah, so it is true. Short rests are designed for eating, drinking, reading, tending wounds, and spell casting is considered more strenuous than that. So I've identified the wand in your inventory. And who else? You do. The item that Galen had is a spell book that
Yep.
allows you to cast the spells from it as if it were a scroll without using the spells. I'll have to tell you what spells are in it after. Reusable.
it.
Yeah.
I'll trade it back to you for some beef jerky.
And it says they got a potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
I'd have to look. Yep.
Where do we see what on this new sheet here? Where do we see what spells we've cast? How do we know that?
Well, you're not going to see what spells you've cast, but
No,
you'll be able to see how many spell slots you've used.
I just found it. When I said that, I just found it. I think.
Yeah,
We still
it's
have
the
the
little
trade.
shield. There's shields for each level of spellcasting ability,
Right.
and when they're empty, it means you've used it.
Right. I just found it. I was looking for it, and I just found it.
Can we still do it like the trade stuff or handoff? How do we? All our
You
little
can't. You're just
buttons
going to
are
have to
gone.
carry it.
Okay, I'll carry it for now.
What spells are in it?
Fear.
How many charges does it have per day?
One d6 plus 1 per day recharge.
Okay, so you get to cast command and fear.
A 60-foot cone.
And that does include the party if you.
Oh.
Especially when divvying out spoils.
Now, is fear makes them run away, right? Uh-huh.
Well, it says, so let me read the thing here. So it says that while it's frightened in this way, a creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It can't take any reactions, and for its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has nowhere it can move, the creature can use the dodge action. Then it gets at each turn, and then each turn it gets to repeat its saving throw. Frightened.
And is their DC save based off of anything? And is it already?
It's DC. Yeah, DC 15. That's pretty good. DC.
Yeah. I mean, I could find uses for it, but I don't know.
Well, there's something to that. I mean, being in the front.
Yeah.
And not behind the rest of the party.
Yeah. But I typically will just shoot. I will try to do a sneak attack, but I could definitely see reasons for it. Okay. Well, I mean, if you guys want me to
that or maybe Marcus, right? He's always at the front too.
Yep. There you go. Because then I could sneak attack. He could use the. I mean, unless Marcus is. I thought barbarians were loath to use magic like that.
I don't know that they loathe it. They eschew it, but I don't know that they loathe it.
Yeah, okay, that's better.
I mean, I don't know. We could ask Mike what he thinks. But...
You're thinking of the old style.
Okay.
He isn't necessarily more or less inclined to use magic items than anybody else.
He's not prohibited from it.
He's not. Yeah. He's certainly not prohibited.
Yeah.
Using this, he would learn his trial of leadership. You know, it's better to be feared than loved. What, Machiavellian?
No. Jason, are you there?
Yeah.
What do you think? Would you use that?
What is it again?
It is
It's- Yeah, go ahead.
a wand of fear, and it lets you cast. There's one you can cast a command spell, which uses one charge, or you can use two charges and cast a cone of fear, which anybody in a 60-foot cone of that it's a DC 15 saving roll, or they become frightened of the user.
And just a quick question: does my immunity to being frightened make it so that I cannot be cast fear on me?
Yeah, you're immune to the frightened
So,
condition.
so you could if I'm engaged with something, you could still hit it with a cone of fear.
All right. I'll take it. Sure.
Yeah, that actually might work out well at the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Howard, are you taking the book?
Danger close. Danger close.
Yeah. You
I,
were
I,
Aaron.
I cannot drag it into your inventory, so I am going to copy paste this to you. And I'm just
What's
going to
in
send it to Discord since you're here.
I got 5 minutes, and then 5 to 7 minutes.
Well, yeah, that'll be all right. You're not gonna be forever, right?
No, I'll be about 20. I'll be about 15, 20 after when I'm back, probably.
Yeah. We'll probably still be haggling over magic items.
Right. Howard, there's your goodie bag. Don't let your tongue hang out.
Right.
So does it have spells in it already, or is it? And do you know what spells are in there? Just out of interest. Good deal. Yeah, right on. Good deal. So
They don't
now,
disappear, right?
right. You
It's a
use them
never-ending
up.
scroll.
You use them up, and then they come back, right?
Yeah, he gets up to 10 spell levels worth.
A day. Is it a day,
A day.
or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sorry,
yeah, no,
I wasn't clear with that.
Yeah, that's
There's
pretty
been
powerful.
so many technical issues today that I'm off
Sure.
my game.
Sure. That's a pretty powerful tool. Okay,
So
so
yeah,
then
it is not unlimited fireballs. It is.
the what were the last two? So there's the potion of greater healing,
Potion of greater healing, yes.
and wasn't there something else?
I believe
right?
that the wand of fear, the spell book, the potion. Does somebody else have an unidentified item in their inventory that I didn't notice?
I thought somebody mentioned four. I thought four things.
I thought.
Oh yes, so Yanni has one.
Oh yeah, it's a potion.
An unidentified consumable.
No, I had one, and then
So does he. So he has a potion of climbing.
Oh, well, that'd probably be just in the right spot.
Yep.
I think I could use that. Yeah. Unless there's somebody else that is terrible at climbing, and it might profit them.
No, I can't think of a halfling. Seems to make a lot of sense.
Okay.
And then the greater healing, I I know Dewin is not very hit point. He's not got a lot of hit points.
+5, so.
Might not he be a good repository for that potion? Oh, okay. Well, maybe Marcus then.
Yeah, one of the two, either you or Sese, or either Marcus or Sese. You guys are the tanks.
Well, no, Galen.
take it.
Yeah,
Galen,
Galen, more of a tank than I am, but
I'll
Who's
take
taking
it.
the most damage?
I'm not very hit point dense for a tank, so
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
I gotta work the mid
How many hit
range.
points you got, Galen? No, you're on mute.
I got 55. I'm full up on hit points.
Okay, I'm 56 total. That's my total. I'll take the greater healing if nobody else wants it.
If you don't have one, yeah, I think that makes sense.
All right, I'll be back.
And yeah, okay, all right, man, we'll be fine. You won't miss much. I don't know. I don't think that's terrible because, like I said, like when we got in that thing with the crab thing, you don't have many hit points cushion, so if you take something, it's kind of dangerous. Yeah. Well,
I've got one potion of healing right now.
I think I've got one too. I think I've got a right.
Okay. So, well, I'll take the new one. How do I get a hold of the wand and the greater healing? So we're just recording that somewhere.
Just make a note somewhere.
Yeah, I'm good too. So maybe give it to Galen, because I have a potion of greater healing and 2 healing potions. This says superior healing. Is that different than greater?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's double greater. Oh yeah. 4d8. No, 8d4. I'm sorry, 8d4.
8d4 plus 8.
Plus 8. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I mean, give it to Galen, and then none of us are gonna like not give somebody one of these potions if they really need it. So
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Well, that's true. It's Marcus. And never underestimate the rogue thief guy. But yeah, no, that makes sense to me. But now, we can't hand him anything right now, but once we figure that out, we'll
Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with that
I
one.
hope they have it fixed by the next session.
Sure.
The
Well,
underlying.
That'll probably be a fucking month from now, so they'll have plenty of time to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's assuming that the importer isn't broken.
Mm.
Brings a whole new save versus death. All right, so you guys have plucked the items from the left behind by the scuttling beetles and centipedes and other creepy crawlies that formed
Mike,
from the shattered remains of the demon.
Mike, I had one more question for you.
Yes.
I did my short rest, and it seemed like to me in the past it asked me how many dice I wanted to spend to heal.
It certainly should.
But it didn't. And so, like, even the text box here, says,
Right.
Sese took his short rest or whatever.
See that, yeah.
And I got something back, Channel Divinity back. But it never gave me an option
If
other than...
if I do a short rest for you, It does have the option to spend hit dice.
Well, no. So for hit dice, for me, it says
Yeah.
D10, 5 available, and then
Right.
I click. Oh wait, it's the die thing on the side.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let me do that. Let me just roll
Yeah,
that.
Aaron figured it out.
I'm gonna do one more.
So yeah,
That's good.
it correctly dropped it down to 3 dice available.
Yeah, and it automatically updated my sheet, so I'm good.
It did,
I'm
yes.
good. Thank you.
I can't believe how much I relied on that. The stuff that was up there at the top.
What's that stuff up at the top?
You know, where you could hover over and it have your like attributes already there. You could
Oh,
just click stuff.
yeah. I'm not really thrilled that it did this to me. Um, I do have a backup. I might try and recreate the game. But that's a me problem, not a you problem.
Okay, so we're straight.
Or not. I mean, it's all good.
We're we got a locked door.
Yep.
Does anybody want to do any? Did anybody look down this tunnel?
The
This
hallway?
pit? The pit.
Oh, the pit. I don't know if anybody looked.
I don't suppose there's no torches on the wall, right? Those are just those.
Glowing
Flame.
rock.
Yeah. What? Did they move? No.
Can we move them?
Can you move them?
Uh huh.
There aren't any blue glowing rocks in this room. Those are flames.
Oh, what are those flames from?
Remember that you guys have been seeing blue sulfurous flames coming from the floors and walls of this entire dungeon.
Okay.
I mean, they're serving as torches, but they are not torches. Outgassing from the floors. Yep. Perhaps it's burning the walls and floors themselves. You're not really sure.
Okay, so. Well, I thought I saw we have some torches in the party funds.
You have lots of torches, and you have
It's easy
hooded
for you to say.
lanterns.
Mountaineering stuff, right?
You have mountaineering stuff. You have hooded lanterns.
I don't know. I want a throwaway thing. So, ooh, light, right? We could get. I could do that too. I have a light spell. Oh, I'm not looking. No, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Excellent thought. Can we find a piece of equipment or?
I mean, you probably have like copper coins.
No, we're not spending.
I know Matt's carrying around some cobalt poo scrapers that he picked up.
Hey, there's I see a jug on the floor over here.
Sure.
So we'll pick the jug up, and then Howard can cast a spell on it, and I'll throw it down in the pit.
Yep. And of course, the journal where I have the room's description is gone. Or at least it won't let me open it. I mean,
I keep thinking it's going to be anything going down is just going to end up in that one gelatinous cube.
no, it drops 20 feet, 40 feet, 100 feet, and it's still falling until finally the light is so far away that you can no longer see it.
Okay, so I don't think I'm climbing down there. Well, I didn't see any nooks or cranny holes, right? When it fell down the thing, there were no like side passages off the main.
There's a stairway that goes partway down, and then it's gone from that point.
But there's no doorway or anything there.
No, you don't see any doorway.
Yeah. No.
You've said that twice. I think you're trying to get him to do it.
Yeah.
At this point, I think you're trying to encourage him.
So this
I
is
will
turning over a
reread the
kinder,
description.
gentler leaf.
Right.
He's going to be one of 1,000 points of light.
So I will reread the room's description. Is that it is the center of the room has a massive inverted tower descending into the darkness with spiral stairs wrapping around its edges. Demonic runes glow with increasing intensity as one descends, and reality appears to warp at the lowest visible levels. Ancient bloodstains mar the weathered stained stone steps, telling tales of countless sacrifices. Ancient runes circle the chamber's perimeter, their edges worn smooth as if by countless shuffling feet. Deep grooves in the walls show evidence of chains being dragged repeatedly around the circumference. The stone floor bears intricate patterns of dried blood, suggesting countless ritual sacrifices.
I don't know how we do that without collapsing the room we're in.
Yeah, let me see if I have any spells.
Any big rocks around we can plug it up with?
Just laying around in the room. And we could knock the ceiling down,
Yeah.
but no guarantee that
We
would.
might not get out.
Yeah, we might not get out, and then there's no guarantee it would clog the hole. The stones could just fall down in the pit, and then
True.
pit would reach another floor.
Well, I mean, if we don't have the means, then
Well, Erin's looking to see if she can cast some sort of thing on it.
No one has a cement mixer spell.
You'd have to have like some sort of framework. You can't just pour cement down there.
Sure, we can.
Summon
you
cement
could.
mixer.
It wouldn't do you any good.
It has. It's not. We're not going to be, cantilevering or spanning any distances. We're just filling it up. It's got good compression strength.
Well, the jar fell 100 feet down that thing. That's a lot of fucking concrete.
Yeah.
Don't you love your Mother Earth? Isn't there some carbon signature thing from concrete?
I don't know.
I think there
Plaster of
is.
Paris, they've been using it since, the Romans were using it. So
Well, the Romans, yeah, kind of considered the inventors of concrete, but that doesn't mean it was environmentally sound.
it's not like it's plastic or anything. I mean, it's
Plus,
essentially just
it's 100
instant rock.
feet down, so you're going to have enough concrete for 100 feet deep chasm. That's what 20 feet, 10 feet in diameter.
That's what magic's for. Just an endless supply.
We got like a concrete mixer of holding.
I don't do magic much.
Yeah. Well, then that's good. Then why don't you go back to the back, and we'll call you when we need something slayed.
Go eat your crayons. Color, go color.
Sure. Go ahead and I'd call that probably an investigation, since it sounds like what you're doing. Yeah, you're not really sure. The logistics of stopping up a mouth to hell is a fascinating topic, and you spend 15 minutes just thinking about and then discarding ideas and suggestions on how you might go about doing this, but ultimately you can't come up with anything practical.
Yeah, I can't seem to find some. I think this is above my pay grade.
Spoon just doesn't love you enough.
Now, see, if we had the American Pope here, we'd get shit done. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
The Pope?
Well, you got to say it because you're from the area. You know what I mean? I guess you could say he was a Cubbies fan, but exactly. See, so he's got to go with the White Sox, even though they did only franchise in history proven to be, sell out in the championship game.
Oh, good. It killed my triggers. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Thanks. Oh, it just the staircase triggers so that you guys move between maps, and it killed that. So I'll have to do it the old way, manually moving people.
Are we moving?
Well, that's up to the party, but eventually you're gonna be going down a level. Someday.
So to get through the door, once we get through the door, we can go down a level.
I without trying to load the dice, there's also an open pathway just to your left.
Yeah, I'm standing guard just in case something pops out because it looks like there's
Right.
bends.
That's a good job for you.
Nobody
knows the Yanni I know.
We're just gonna say Yanni's still a little traumatized by all the creepy crawlies that exploded from the corpse of the demon, and somebody else can take point, and I'll drag him along behind.
We'll say Yanni's working on that door, right?
Sure.
He's standing right there, right? Is that Yanni?
Yeah, that's Yanni.
It's a weird looking halfling. Anyway, all right, Galen, why don't you go through that door there?
Stand by.
Yeah. You can go through there and tell us what you see in there.
I'm gonna go really slow and as quiet as I can. Do I have any stealth capabilities?
Probably not in the armor you're in. Hey, oh,
Did you
hold
send
on.
one
Vision with
bird
you,
around?
Howard.
Hold on a second. Hold on, everybody. Hold on a second. So, Galen, what armor are you wearing? What do you have for armor?
I have chainmail.
So, there's a set of half plate in the party inventory, and that would be, I think, more effective, right? Isn't that more effective? Let me look up the armor classes. I'm pretty sure half plate. Yeah, but honestly, I think half plate. Let me look this up. I think half plate is not because like in chainmail, you don't have any. You have a what do you call that? A disadvantage for stealth. Um, and I think that the armor class is
Chainmail's
less.
better.
I've got a +1 for stealth. That's weird.
Armor chain shirt. Oh no. Okay, yeah, chain mail is 16. Yeah. So what's your dexterity? You got a mod.
Yeah,
You got a mod.
it's +1. It's 12.
But the half plate is 20 pounds lighter, 15 pounds lighter than the chainmail. Yeah.
I wasn't catching that, Howard.
To chainmail. I think you'd be better off in the half plate, my friend. It'd be lighter, at least. Although, since it's in party funds, we could sell it for 750 gold pieces.
Well, 325, but yeah.
Is that what it is? Half price? I don't know. I would think about that, Galen, but before we go back to town and sell that stuff off, right? I would think about swapping out that half plate for the chainmail. Save you some weight, if nothing else. All right, sorry to sidetrack the party there.
Yeah.
What was I doing? Rolling stealth? So I just want to look
Or
down.
not.
At disadvantage.
It's totally
At
up to you.
disadvantage.
Is it at disadvantage?
Yeah, because
Mhm.
your chainmail's heavy.
It'd be the same in the half plate. It'd still be a disadvantage.
Two. Yeah. You don't think you're stealthy.
Okay.
Wow, that's
Is
at
somebody
least.
moving a little bird around in these things? Is that you, Howard? Okay. All right. I want to poke my head around and look down this hall. But I use my whole body.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no leaning. And you see what you see.
I don't see much. All right. It's a
Marcus,
hallway that goes up to a door, turns right and comes back to a door.
Yeah.
Marcus, I think you're up.
Oh, is he checking the next hallway?
No, well, I was just thinking, we don't have a lockpick right now, so it's breaking down the doors time. Yeah, Galen, see if it'll open, Galen. It's in Galen, man.
Hold on. I'm just wandering, free roaming right now.
Oh, because there's another hallway.
Yeah. Oh, I see the door that Yanni couldn't open. And now there's another door.
I thought that Yanni's standing by the door he couldn't open, right?
Yeah. Want to see if we can open it?
He
From
he
this
couldn't
side?
open it in combat.
Well, let's
Door's
go one.
locked. All right.
That there was a door in this hallway to the north, right?
Right.
Let's get that one first.
Okay.
What you think? First one we found. And
Stay afloat.
oh
This is
wow,
just a dead end here.
you wiggled all around there, didn't you?
All right. Are we wanting me
All
to open this door?
Well, there's a note on it,
Oh.
but quite old and yellowed, and it simply says, "Only the brave should continue. There's evil afoot in the lower halls," and it's signed "Who Man the Wizard."
All right, sounds good. Just let me get
All
around
right.
the corner here, and then
So
you can go ahead and open that door. There you go.
And I will say that Matt actually has the key. So you guys are able to unlock it with the key that Babao gave you, or that I shouldn't say gave, he traded with you for.
Bow, bow, bow.
All right. I'm going to do a perception check.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do a perception check to see if I
Yeah, go for it.
perceive any. Can I get advantage on those because of my shield?
Well, you get advantage on them if they're visual, is it right?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let me go back and look.
I mean, it's your shield and all, but
Yeah, it looks like it might be with the shield's eye.
Right.
All right. Okay. So I'll do it without advantage. Do you want me to roll
Yeah,
that
just
again?
normal. Just normal.
Okay.
well, you got a 16 for your visual stuff and a 3 for everything else. 8 for everything.
Right. So you see the door. As far as the listening goes, you hear the chanting a little softer than it had been, and you hear the breathing, the sound of the cave. You know how all caves have airflow, or you hope they have airflow. And you hear the wind moving behind the door just as it is on the same side as you're on.
You're on.
And the same side that you are on.
Oh, but there were some
Not
Indians.
the lake.
All right, y'all ready to me open this?
Open it.
You want me to just open or try to do the slow open? I don't know how to do the slow open.
Where is
You
everyone?
can't do the slow open anymore. That was from a plugin that doesn't work anymore.
Oh, it's busted. All right, I'm doing it. Here we go. Did I open it? Oh. Is it
Yep,
open?
you opened it. Yeah,
And I
you
will
opened it.
Do I see anything?
You see a hallway. And to your right is a stair going down.
Ah.
The
Yeah.
door is open. God
Nope, neither
damn it.
can mine.
This is starting to piss me off. Right now.
So
No.
we probably ought to finish the rest of this level, shouldn't we? Before we get down the stairs.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to delete this because it's apparently broken.
Oh, now I see it. Okay, so there is a door, and now we're snaking around, heading south again to a dead end. Okay. It's just dead ends right here.
That's right.
So we got a door to the north and a door to the west we can check out.
Door to the west. Oh, yeah.
So you guys want to try to go check out that door to the west? Oh, I went too far. There we go.
Let's see if this door works.
Yep. It worked. Oh, there's another door. And it's just a little room. Anybody want to come ransack this room?
I am. Notice that you actually your character turns to face the direction that you're moving. Yeah. No, that one came with it. It broke everything
right.
else that added turning. It giveth and taketh away. You know, don't say that too loud. It might get ideas. I'm just glad that Dice Tray and Dice So Nice still work.
All right. Let's see.
That's another crystal shoot growing from the ground. This one is quite small, but of the same thing.
Anybody else who's strong on investigation to look around, see if there's anything worth grabbing?
Investigation is definitely an intelligence based. So there actually is a description. It's unlinked from my. It got rid of all my triggers. So I'm trying to pull it up. Because everything just has to be so gosh darn clever. Yeah, no, I don't want that. Yeah. Well, at least we're not being told how much we suck. Technical difficulties, my ass. And there you go. They're just there silently judging. All right, well, thanks to the technical difficulties, I no longer have a link to my notes. Does it have it here? No, it doesn't. Great. All this stuff was done up with triggers so that it would pop up the right text for me. Now I can't even open the journal entries that I have notes for. You know, they're in PDFs, but I have to find the PDF because I thought I wouldn't need it. This had all been tucked away some time ago.
Use cuss words.
You know, Forge isn't cheap. Forge is, well, I mean, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. It's, you know, 50, 60 bucks a year. So it really sucks because they've done this to me a couple times. All right, I'm just going to fake it. Let's see here.
It looks kind of empty.
Unlike the bloodstained chambers before, this room stands eerily clean. The black flagstones swept free of the usual debris and bone fragments. The only feature of note in this room is an ominous statue that commands attention. It's surface dancing with the same supernatural blue light flames that light these depths. The cold fire plays across its form, casting strange shifting shadows that seem to give the statue a sense of barely contained motion. There's a door to the north that is wooden, and you hear the distant chanting from the pit of despair. Otherwise, an unremarkable room, yes.
All right, shall we try? Let's open this door. And it opened.
I agree.
Look there.
I definitely think Galen should try and open that door.
It is what is left debris-wise indicates that this was once a tool storage room of some sort. You see the remains of pickaxes and shovels and whatnot. Some buckets.
You look like a bucket of piss.
That's pretty impressive for a bird.
Nothing of any value in there, though, right?
Nah. Food for rust monsters, that's about it.
All right, so we just got that one other door to open. The north door.
The staircase thing, right?
Say that again?
I was talking to Galen. I just meant the staircase room.
No, the staircase is at the end of the hallway right here.
I'm back and forth between my Discord and... Okay, lead the way. I'll follow.
Okay, let's see. Let me do a... I'm gonna do a perception, listening, normal. Man, I just cannot catch a break on my rolls.
You hear the faint crackling of flame on the other side, but otherwise nothing remarkable.
Who's right behind me? Is that Yanni?
It is Yanni.
Where is everybody?
Where are you?
I'm
I
all
think
the way
they're
up at
keeping a
that
distance
north
in
door.
case we find a trap.
What's that, Mike?
I said they were keeping a distance in case we found a trap.
Well, I'm not smart enough to find a trap. All right, we got everybody just about.
I'm coming.
Nope. None detected. That where Legate is would be the stairs down to the next level, but thanks update. Exactly. They were there, and now they're not.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
something like that.
Oh, door's locked. We got the key for that one.
I don't believe you do have the key for that one. Missed any doors? Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
We might have to go find that door then. All right, what do we do with the locked door?
All right, I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
There's
There's our
your
picker.
Yep. Hey, did we check out that locked door in that other room?
We found the other side of it.
Oh, wow, you guys have gotten pretty far. At least I think you have.
We did.
Not really.
You want to come up
Nothing
and pick
of
this
interest.
lock?
The party's been getting their steps in.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. So I need to trade places where?
All the way north.
Okay. Oh, what's down this way?
We didn't find anything.
All right. That was shift and click. Is that right?
Check it for traps.
Assuming it still works. Let's try it.
Check it for traps.
Yeah, I want to check it for traps.
You were
That's
kinda
just
quiet.
a perception check.
What?
You were kind of quiet when I was doing it. You didn't tell me to check for traps, Matt.
And I want to do it quietly. Is that possible?
You can roll stealth.
All right. All right, and then I need to. What was that? I'm serious. I don't remember what. No, Alt is not it. Control.
Control something. Shift.
I can't see through it. Right.
That's perception. That's I had to turn that one off.
Oh, you did. Okay. So I have to roll perception.
You just well, I mean, if you're going to, Galen already did, and he didn't.
It
He
just
didn't
sounds
spot
like
you.
fire on the other side.
Sounds like fire on the other side. Okay, that's an
Yeah.
important thing, I think.
So I think if you just use the semicolon, it looks like they changed the keybind for it.
Okay.
Hover on the lock and then do the semicolon, I think.
Can't be picked.
Did it break this too?
Dear Forge. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
For Matt and Howard both, I think you were both up. The door that you guys that Galen opened with the key had a note on it that said, only the brave should venture past. There is great danger below. Signed Human the Archmage.
You mean human? The Archmage?
Oh, it's HU with one of the little squigglies over the U and MAN. I'm sorry. Thanks, Mike.
You can roll. I would call this history.
That's good. Thanks for the nod there, Mike.
Roger that.
I don't know what they call that mark over the U.
Umlaut.
Umlaut.
Yeah, Puma.
That's almost the sum total of what I got out of 4 years of German.
Yeah.
Right. So, Matt, do you want to tell him?
I don't know where to start and what would be pertinent.
Well, you know, he got a 14, so you know it's a success, but not an outstanding success.
So let's see. How far in the past was the time of troubles here?
Several hundred years.
Okay, so Human was a mage of unimportant, like everything. This guy was like a total. I mean, I don't know. He would be like a freaking. He would be like the guy who flunked out of college on, because he was partying too much, right? But he
He's
came.
Bluto.
Yeah, but he came to prominence in the time of troubles when he sort of kind of volunteered for duty, and he ended up being a battle mage to the dwarves, and I mean they just clicked together, and he was I don't know how much you want to tell here, Mike, but he was very instrumental in some of the
14,
battles.
that's probably about what he would know.
Yeah. So. And he ended up having a I could do it the Mage Tower in what was it, the Sea of Fallen Stars? What was that town? What was that major city?
Cormier?
Cormier. Yeah, he had a Mage Tower in Cormier. It was completely covered in amethyst.
Right. It was his throbbing purple tower. And wasn't he kind of questionable for his apprentices?
Yes, very much so. But they were all very, very well endowed.
Magically, of course.
Magically, of course. He was a well-known transmuter. Does that about tell it?
Yeah, I think that's good enough. The door's supposed to open with a key. You want to just try and click on it?
Okay. Door's locked.
Nothing works in the future.
Yeah.
Deer Forge. Once again.
It doesn't even think it's a door anymore.
It doesn't even think it's a door anymore.
There.
What's that? What's his character look like? Oh, the U. It's got a U with the not the tilde, but it's just that sort of a U on top of the U.
Well, the two
like it was written in Swedish.
Hold on.
I'm just saying I've been gone all day.
It disappeared.
You'd have to wait for it. It's in the chat.
Oh.
I think so. I've not seen it spelled, but he's his kids said hi.
Communicado.
Howard put it in the chat, Matt.
What's that?
He
No, that's kind of an upwards. And you were saying, Brad, I'm sorry I didn't hear you. In German, it's the two dots.
The two dots is the umlaut.
Yeah, but I forget because I don't remember what language I took it from because that was like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, it's
That,
pronounced,
that's
it's
that's
pronounced
the note.
foo,
It was written and
pronounced
left
foo
behind
instead
by
of you.
Kumon.
Yeah. He was, what was it? No, that, I don't know. That would not be on a 14. He wouldn't know his nickname. Transmuter worked for the dwarves. He was known as the Intoxicator. Specialized in alcoholic beverages. Hence why the dwarves really liked him.
All right,
he
you
was
open that
here?
door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks like it. Mike did.
you had the key. It was broke. So
Ooh, what's that?
so
The key broke.
no, the
No,
door.
the door. What do we got in the four corners here?
Strongly worded letter to follow. So this room has a stone dais and a throne on the southern side of the room, broken, and there are rotting wood scattered throughout the room.
North is
like
up,
a-
right?
North
like
is
a
up.
stone. Is that like a stone Mexican?
Stone Diaz.
Yes.
No, I think you're thinking stoned Mexican, which would be also known as cheech.
Cheech, yeah.
Is he Mexican or Puerto Rican?
He's Mexican.
Oh, okay, good to know. So there's nothing in this room to kill.
Nothing to loot, nothing to fight.
Was this not the room that it said don't go in unless you're like?
No,
No.
that was referring to the stairs down.
And what did
Oh,
that
okay,
say
yeah, I see
again?
that.
Huh?
What did that note say again?
I just said, you know,
It was
don't go down here.
basically, yeah, great evil beyond. Only pass if you are strong of heart.
I got you.
There's bad shit down there.
Johnny, did you check for like secret passageways or anything?
Well, in the past, he hasn't really made him roll too much, but we can certainly do that.
Well, your passive perception is 19, so
Yeah, that's what we kind of got at. Basically, if I'm like not moving fast through an area, I can pretty much walk in and look around and see if I see anything.
Okay.
I mean, is that how we kind of decided there?
yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
It won't necessarily tell you like where the door is or how the door opens or if it's trapped or anything like that, but you would know that there's something going on.
Yep.
So this is just a dead end.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a broken throne against the wall, and so I mean,
Rotted wood on the floor, yeah.
Yeah, this is a storage room.
Oh, well, I thought it was like with the throne being there, I kind of thought it'd be like somebody important.
Maybe it's the toilet kind of throne.
Yeah, there we go.
The royal privy.
I could pee down that too.
You're just going around marking your territory everywhere.
No.
You sure you don't
go.
follow Anubis, the dog-headed god?
Some things just have to be done. I was here.
You were here. Yeah. There's no snow to write your name in. And I can't imagine that you have enough liquid in you to write it in hieroglyphic anyway.
No, I'll use this barbarian tongue stuff, Sese, that's pretty easy in barbarian.
Tongue stuff with a barbarian?
Whoa.
Would you say?
Where are
What
we
you
going
talking?
next?
So at the
I know where
end
you're
of the
going.
hallway where you're at is the stair down.
Oh,
Let's
that's back in that
change ways.
side passage.
Yeah, right here. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's the
It's
staircase.
just Yeah, it's a staircase. It's supposed to be an automatic transition that it is broke.
And
Again, thanks,
but
Forge.
but everybody else, we want to try to find out how to get into this dead space in this area here.
Well, Yanni walked all that way with us, all through all those passages, and if he didn't find anything, there's probably
So
not a
it's
passage.
down this way.
Yeah, this open area here where Elmore's cursor's at.
Where Elmer's Kirk.
You see that black
I must have.
square?
Southwest.
I got you.
Howard found that suspicious, but we weren't able to figure
Let me go
anything
down
out.
that way.
I'm sorry, DeWin found that suspicious.
It looks like there's a way to see.
This is the second time tonight. I can do a couple the right way and then switch back to Dwayne or whatever.
There is a point that I can see past the wall, right in here somewhere, and I can see an empty space here. Oh, I'm not okay. I was going to say I can roll perception down here. You're saying that there isn't anything there?
Let me put it this way, Matt. If you press against the wall too hard where the map edges are wrong, you might fall through the world.
Well, let's get Galen to do it then.
No, I mean I literally see like there's a non-wall here, but I can't see through it. You know what I'm
saying? Deafening silence, I think, is what you call that.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that Yanni has also been seeing ghostly rust monsters. So
I didn't say anything to anybody.
His opinion on what he sees may not be truthful.
So why don't you just go down there and check it out?
All right, I'm down here.
I'll go with you. I'll send Galen in front, but
yeah. All right, you roll perception down here. Is that what you're saying, Mike?
You can roll perception wherever you want.
Okay.
Let's see if there's a secret door.
27.
You listen, you extend your senses, and the only thing that you perceive is your party members clumping around in chainmail.
Don't walk across the pit.
Yeah.
Emiko just jumped into the hell pit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard for me to see.
Yep. Sensei comes dropping through and just goes right down into it. So we find we're actually in the Matrix.
Right. Yeah, you perceive nothing moving, nothing that triggers your senses in any way other than the party.
Okay. And there was nothing down this corridor here.
Correct.
We're just gonna have to circle that thing.
I see a space that I haven't been. That door is locked. What'd you say? You said shift?
I think it's a semicolon.
Can't be picked.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
That's just the other side we've seen the other side of that door from the other side.
I realize that, but it is a door, and this is kind of a creepy, magical place.
Right now,
semicolon, door is locked.
God damn it. And it should be keyed.
Okay.
And I'm guessing if you click on it, it won't let you just open it.
Nope.
Can it be knocked down?
There. He has the key for it.
I think if you just hit it a couple more times, it'll work, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like a dozen. It's all
Yeah.
it takes.
There we go.
Yeah, the game system decided to layer on about 6 doors on top of each other.
So this is a dead end also?
Yeah, it's a little storage room.
Okay.
Or
and
it was
there's
a little storage room.
nothing in there.
Nothing in there.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's like broken tools.
Oh,
Long since rotted away.
the door is locked again.
God damn it.
That's okay. I'll go around.
I don't know. Just click it a few more times. That'll work.
Yeah, click it a couple more times. Just one more time. I know what it is.
Bleeding
We have to go up and swim through the ooze.
Maybe you guys have to walk by that statue of the very judgmental tear.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god.
Not a problem.
Can get hit again.
Let's see. There was this in here, but that was a dead end also.
Well, I think you didn't go into that spot.
Okay. Oh, there's a door right there. There's a door right there.
So hold on, Matt.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I gotta do this old school.
Right.
All right.
We've been in that room though.
Yeah. What room number is this?
And then we got the grate in this room.
So, that dead end that you were at, is a false wall.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, you can feel wind coming through it.
Ah, okay. We'll pass the word along to rendezvous.
Yeah, because we're all over the fucking dungeon.
Yeah, pass the word. Pass the word.
And I'm just going to open the damn door rather than have it be fought with, because it's not a door now either. Like every single one of my doors has been jacked with.
They completely reset what a door is. I don't know.
They reset. They're all still color coded as doors.
Yeah.
But they don't have a door configuration anymore. So
they broke the door configuration.
They broke all the goddamn doors.
Somebody went in and rewrote the doors, so now you got to put in their new door 2.0.
And it layered multiple doors on top of each other. So
nice.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just delete it. There.
I can see through this door like it's not even here. On the other side.
As you go to open the door, it crumbles under the touch. Leaving you holding the metal knob and just a big pile of rotted wood on the floor.
And some guy on the other side with a name tag and it says IT on it.
Right.
He's like, oh, pardon me. Just pretend I'm not here. Oh, shoot. All right. So I can go ahead and proceed?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I hear or see anything?
You don't hear anything. You don't see anything.
Oh, yeah, I do.
What is it?
Huh? Excuse me?
What?
I see nothing. All right. I got another door here in the north east
Yeah, so that one is it's a simple wooden door.
wall. Okay. I'll listen. I'll check it for traps.
You hear nothing of note, just the
Okay.
party. You
Okay.
you don't hear anything else moving.
All right. Do I have to roll perception?
The 19 is good enough.
Okay.
But you are, of course, open to rolling.
Oh, to check for traps?
Sure.
Okay. Come on. 21.
You don't perceive any traps,
Okay.
and it does not appear to be locked.
Okay. And I can't see through it. Can't be.
You can't. That feature is broken.
Oh, and I can't see anything on the other side.
That means it's doubled up walls again.
I open it. There's nothing on
There
the
it
other
goes.
side.
You open the door, and it's a wall on the other side of the door.
This is under construction. We'll check back later.
Doors that go nowhere.
Is there a
Winchester
secret
House.
wall here? It's
You
giving
don't
me
perceive any secret wall walking by.
Okay. I see something there. It's probably just like you said, a glitch in the map. All right.
Glitch in
Okay,
the
we got
matrix.
something in the other room. So hold up. So I would send in the drone.
So no, no drone. UAV bent.
You don't have enough kills to get a UAV.
Yeah. In fact, I would back up just a little bit, guys. Back up.
Just send Galen in there. It's about the same thing.
I would not.
Seriously, I mean, we just send Galen in. It's the same.
It's canary in the coal mine.
This is an armed drone.
No, it's not. It's a bird. It has no arms.
They made a flamethrower drone. They made a
I've seen a shotgun drone.
Shotgun drone, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll perception at advantage. See if I perceive any bad stuff in here.
He can
You
see
don't
any
perceive
bad.
anything moving.
Nothing moving. All
Oh,
right.
was that a statue then?
Where?
All right, I'm in here. I see a big amethyst
Oh.
something.
Yeah, big purple amethyst.
Is that his from his spire or whatever? it
You know,
was?
you could neither confirm nor deny that.
Right. Is it phallic shape?
I mean, crystals do kind of grow that way, so sure.
What's this over here?
That is a giblet.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Nasty.
To hang people.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a giblet, but
Yeah.
Could be pronouncing it wrong. Everything else has gone wrong today, so why not that too?
Yep, and then we got a door in the north wall.
Correct.
And is that a larger
this,
than human skeleton?
this hold on.
It's a human rib cage and pelvis.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is it larger than human size?
Roll a perception check. Or maybe you could do it as a persuasion check to see if you could get somebody to lie down next to it. Size them up. I thought it was lit.
You bet,
Yeah,
you're
it
saying?
looks roughly humanoid.
Okay. No, humanoid or human size. That's what I was asking.
I always thought it was let as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Chicken.
good.
So
Uh,
this amethyst thing,
yes.
this growing up, does it go all the way to the ceiling?
No. It's about 4
So
foot tall.
It's about what tall?
4 foot.
4 foot tall.
so could we like cut that up?
You could try, but you're perilously close to your weight limit for the party.
No, we said we
So-
weren't doing that on this one.
Well, I said I wasn't going to bash you on what you have. That doesn't mean I'm going to let you take everything out of the dungeon.
Well, I'm not talking about taking all 4 feet of it, but I'd like to shake some stuff off there. And that's a precious stone.
You could chip some off, yeah.
I want to examine it a little closer.
Okay.
If it is it just just kind of a natural form, or is it?
Where is Emiko? We lost
Is he
somebody.
a stone expert?
I don't know.
She wasn't.
Oh, here she
She's nearby because she was right behind me in this hallway. Yeah, she's right there.
Okay. All right. We're making sure we're not leaving anybody behind.
Where are you guys? I don't even know where you're at. Leave everyone
Which-
behind.
No, Record motto is kill everyone. I think that's
I like where you guys are.
that's a lot of ability. So you're really close. Were you where your cursor was? Were you down here?
Yeah, I'm right here. Right.
Yeah. So we're. Wait, how did I get by? We're up there.
Yeah. How do I get
you
there?
see that?
Yeah, I can see where you are. I just don't know how to get there.
I go
Do I
this way. Are you following my cursor here? So
Yeah.
you gotta go this way, down,
Down, right?
down. Down, up, over.
Up, down, left, right.
No.
Too far, Jason. There you go.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, there you go. That's right here, right? That's how we did it. Yeah, so go right through there and then down this way. Yeah, then the hallway right here. Yeah, bango. All the way up here.
Right. Got it.
It was a circuitous route.
Let's say.
It twists and turns like the intestine of a giant.
All right, I'm back.
All right, so Yanni wanted to investigate the crystal, and you rolled a
Crystal or
23.
23.
So this is an
You
image
should know who
map.
that crystal's mother was with a 23.
This is what you perceive, Matt.
Oh my god. That's inside the crystal.
Yes.
And is it moving? Is it
On a 23, it is tracking you.
Oh my dear lord.
What's in there?
I don't know quite how to describe it other than it appears to be something trapped inside the amethyst. And it appears to be perceiving us, or me specifically.
Well, can you tell? Is it like a devil in there, a little demon, or is it like a little elf?
Can you see it? Come here.
Kind of like you.
It is like lich-like.
I mean, no, I can't. I can't see anything.
Yeah, you don't see anything, Sase.
That is disgusting. I would not suggest chipping away anything.
Yeah,
Does
Yanni.
it look like? Does it look
Yeah,
like
well,
a lot of
It,
XP?
it taps on the inside of the crystal.
What's that? Say that
And,
again.
Does it look
It
like?
knocks on the inside of the crystal and then does.
And then what?
It's waving us
Wait.
in.
Is it like this? Like
No.
park your jet here.
No, it's like this.
Does it look like a lot of XP?
It looks like maybe it'll take your soul.
Well, I mean, I'll be behind Galen the whole time, but
You're putting a lot of faith in Galen taking a lot of damage. I thought you were turning over a new leaf.
yeah, that's my new leaf.
I would describe it as very wraith or lich-like, with glowing,
what do you guys think?
glowing purple eyes and like fingers that end in like multiple looking sharp protrusions, and it looks like it's hungry.
So you're saying we should run the other way then?
Saying that whatever it is, it looks like it's trapped in there, and it wants us to come touch it or
Okay,
break it,
I'm
or I
okay
don't know.
to not touch it. I'm okay to kind of.
But nobody
Break our
else,
way.
nobody else sees this, right?
Nope. Just you.
Oh my god.
So,
My perception is like become a curse.
Now, are you telling the rest of the party that this is what you're seeing?
I tell Cecily to come here and look at this and see if he can see this.
But he can't
Well-
see it.
well, do I get a roll? I mean,
You can
maybe I
roll.
do see. Okay, and that was perception.
Can I hand him my glasses?
Do they require attunement?
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
So you could hand it to him, but they won't do anything for him.
Yeah, okay.
My perception is terrible. So
That's not good. Oh.
minus
that would've-
1.
That would have got me an exceptional roll.
Do I
So
see it?
all he
for
sees is
essay,
like
if
the
you look
giant
in-
crystal.
Come on.
As you study the inside of the crystal, Sese, you perceive that the natural seams of the stone
Mhm.
seem to form, if you're at the right angle, the silhouette of a humanoid figure.
Oh, okay, he sees it. He sees it.
I see something in there, so that we don't think that it's just Yanni gone crazy. Yanni
No,
gone
he's
drunk.
at this point. He's not laughing. He's very serious. There's a the image that he sees is very horrifying. That's what he gets across to you.
So the dwarf mage guy, he probably trapped it in that amethyst, you think?
I don't
He
know.
wasn't a dwarf. He worked with the
Yeah.
dwarves.
Yeah, he worked for the dwarves. He was actually. I think he was.
Human.
Yeah, he was just human.
That was his
He
name.
was a very gifted human, and his name was Human.
Okay, so do we want to just leave this thing? I mean, it could have been caught and caged there, or we could be leaving like a landmine for somebody else to step on.
Can I hear anything in it, Mike?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
No, I don't know if I'm asking for it or not.
That's an excellent roll. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that's an excellent roll.
Yanni and only Yanni
Uh-oh.
hears,
So now I'm like,
it's time. It's time. Come to us, brother.
what was that last part?
Come to us, brother.
Yeah. Then it said, so, oh, that was that you, Howard. Get
That
out.
was Howard, yeah.
Too bad we can't stay, baby.
You up?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that joke too. Man, we can't stay, baby.
Yes, the spirit whispers, you up?
I am now.
Oh shit. He's kind of looks like has this look of just horror and disgust.
So
I don't
again,
know what that is. I don't know what it is, but it is a curse. It is a horror.
do we want to tackle this thing, or do we just want to leave it?
I think it's a
Somebody
trap.
else could run into it.
I think it's a trap, and as long as we ignore it or not touch it, I think we're okay.
Well, the best way to solve a trap is to spring it.
Or you don't trip it at all.
Don't we have to come back through this area?
Not necessarily. You got all the way up to the staircase without coming into this room.
No, I mean coming when we get all the way to the end and get a crystal ball, and then we got to make it all the way back out.
Right. And I'm saying you got from the stair into this level to the stair out of this level without ever going through this room.
That's the only thing, is do we want to leave it to come out, get loose later on its own, maybe by somebody who doesn't have the ability to, assuming we have the ability to deal with it.
Do I recognize the voice, Mike?
Uh-oh.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's for sure. Does the what it said at the last spark any image or thought or
Well, it's pretty clearly a reference to your unit.
Right, but was there something that we did at the end that said that we did that? Did we lose people when we did that?
Well, there was like a black humor joke that at the end your unit would be the one burning the bridge, separating you from life and death, trapping you. You would stand in the gates of hell to prevent the invasion.
Okay.
So the final bridge was death.
Okay. So there were definitely people who were trapped. Who got
Through
trapped.
your unit?
Yeah.
You don't know what happened to all of them.
Right.
Most of them you saw die.
Right. I'll go out on a limb, guys. I think this is a torment sent by the I can't speak. I think this is a torment somehow meant maybe even just for me from the demonic possession of this place, and it could be for real the souls of my comrades reaching out to me, but it's a torment, I think, sent from hell to both tell me what happened to them and to entice me to save them.
Does that mean I should kill it or not?
I think it doesn't matter whether we kill it or not. I think it is just meant as a trap to us to reach into it, I guess. So I'm inclined to leave it here.
All right, that's
Like
fine.
all things in the past, we just.
What
leave it
about all this stuff at the bottom? Can I steal some amethysts from the bottom?
here. I'm not going to touch it. But one,
I mean, you've got a hammer. You can try and knock some off.
I'm not going to. I suggest we not touch any of it.
You talk about leaving that huge amethyst just standing there and not doing anything?
It could not be an amethyst at all. It could be anything and appearing as an amethyst. How does a being appear inside of a crystal?
Magic.
Exactly. So it may not be an amethyst at all. It could be a quartz. It could be anything. It could be a mirror that is this side the door to another door to hell. Is this well within my character's reaction to this?
Yeah, I mean, I think that while you aren't like a full-on spellcaster, you do know magic, and you do, stalk the night.
Yeah.
So while you like to think of yourself as an apex predator, you know that there are still lots of things out there that would make a snack.
Yeah.
Frogs, alligators, lizards, these are all deadly things to a halfling.
All right. Well, that's my take on it. So,
What's the group say? I'll go with whatever the group says.
Kill it.
yeah.
Well, there's 2 for kill. Dwayne?
I
I was thinking that exact same speech.
Who didn't even exist at that time. So
He divined it.
yeah.
So-
He saw this once in a.
So Dwayne is still saying kill him?
I think the the kill lobby has spent a little bit of money here, lobbying to kill. That's that 3 for kill it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think that might be a good opening shot. We could all step back and let Dwayne go at it. You got that lightning thing too. Would that be better? In the book? Well, now wait.
Listen. Before we start going and firing stuff and doing all this craziness, is there anything that because Emiko's just seeing the halfling looking all freaked out. She's not really sure what's going on.
Step up and take a look.
Right, all right, let me.
What's on the floor around it? What's on the floor around it? What's the white and gray?
That's calcite. You know how amethyst clusters like a geode has the hard mineral outside?
Yep.
All right, now is Emiko able to try to peer into this or look?
I'll tell her where to stand. Where Sese was standing. Where Sese was standing to look. That could be considered helping, right? So she could get advantage, right?
What? Say that again.
If she
What-
stands
what-
right
what-
where, if she stands where Sese was standing,
Yeah.
to see it from the angle that he saw it, would that be considered advantage for her perception roll?
No.
Okay. Well, maybe use perception or something else. Maybe divine, some kind of roll on.
All right.
Religion,
Yeah. Would I be able to try like a?
Arcana.
Yeah, I don't know that my Arcana is that good. Let me take a look here. My Arcana's okay.
Be right back.
Yeah, my Arcana and my religion are about the same. All right. Would I be able to try and see what it is that everybody else is looking at?
Yeah.
Only one person has actually seen it.
Yeah, since all that Ceci seems to have seen is a humanoid figure.
He saw in like the cracks and fissures
Mhm.
the shadow of a humanoid figure inside, but he's like, it kind of looks just like it's a natural trick of the light.
Okay, so he's not sure if in fact he saw a human or didn't see a human.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, let me see here. I guess I'll try and roll perception. Would I be able to use my inspiration?
Of course you can.
Okay, so let me try and do that.
All right. Now I gotta copy this. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, you copy image. At first, you don't see anything. You see the same cracks that that Sese was pointing out. But as you kind of move around and kind of get down where Yanni is, you see this image pressed up against the inside of the crystal, like nose to nose with you. Yep.
Okay, she's going to scream. Oh my god. What is this thing? And she's going to step back.
And Yanni's gonna get this look like, I fucking told you. Stand back, everybody.
Now, lightning bolt will rebound. Remember?
Yeah, yes, I'm taking cover. This is
Well, I was thinking more of DeWin. Like if it rebounds in this room.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, let's check this door real quick. See if we need to.
So
Hopefully
Emiko's
it's not
going
broken.
to tell the group, specifically Dwayne, because he seems like he's getting that fireball ready. She's going to tell him that what she's seeing inside that crystal looks like this nasty, evil, humanoid looking entity that has like these kind of I don't know if they would be considered like really long fingernails or like claws or what that thing is, but it looks like it's some kind of dead, or rather undead being that's trapped inside of this crystal thing.
Okay. You can try and get it to exhaust itself, in other words. What's the length of the lightning bolt? Yep. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can do this. All right, so what I did was I added a scroll for lightning bolt, and you just don't consume it.
So, positioning wise, I'm thinking with the meat shield guys, myself included. There is there a way we could space ourselves out to where we're different corners and not be in the way of the spell? I don't want to get in the way of the spell. That obviously takes precedence.
Well, he's gonna be. I think he's gonna bounce it like this, and then back up, and then back down again. Did they change it? I thought it bounced. Maybe they changed it. We haven't actually used lightning bolt in D&D 5e. Okay, so they got rid of the bouncing. Well, that's not even forged. That's D&D Beyond. Got rid of it. Forge is just being stupid with the template. Yes, D&D Beyond changed it so that it does not bounce anymore.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can just blast it away, and you don't have to worry about ricochets.
Okay, so then let's. Here, I'll move
Before we
over.
do that, we should like the meat bag should get by me.
Well, no, I think we should spread out. I think Jason needs to be over here by the wall or something. And I should say Marcus. I'm always using people's names. And then Galen is there, and I'm here, and then we'll let it hit, and then the three of us will react, and then we'll definitely have it flanked no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
When it
Sorry, say again. Oh, yep.
Oh, okay.
So of course there's no token to apply it to.
I was hiding, but it said
So,
terrible.
before we do anything else, let me do this.
Did you really want your bird there on the other side of it?
Too many pages open. Too many pages open. Where's my other pages?
While you're doing that, Mike, I had a question. I know
Yeah.
that in 3.5 that clerics do have the turn undead ability. I don't know. Is that something that in 5 that clerics still have or no?
Yeah.
Where would I find that under?
I believe it's a channel divinity.
Okay, let me check.
Mind if I click it? It gives an error. Great. Just roll on the dice tray. Old school. It is a straight intelligence check. You don't know why you're doing it. Okay. Nothing happens. Well, other than the lightning bolt, of course. We can go ahead and clear that template. And you shatter the amethyst. And I need to change this. Yep. And I can now show the rest of the party what comes out.
Joy.
Oh,
I told you. You should just make
Pen
a
and
note.
paper, man. Old school.
Make a note.
So I posted what you see, only it's now outside of the crystal, not inside it.
Is that in Discord?
That's in Discord.
It's Eddie. It's a concert.
Yeah. Not a good concert though. It's conducted on the Symphony of Your Souls.
I'll see you guys later. Well, Marcus is leaving. He's not gonna fight that thing. You crazy?
Ooh, places to go, people to see.
Got a lunch meeting here in a little bit.
It's in the Majak Mechanical text channel. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did it do any damage to it?
Nope.
oh boy.
Or if it did, it's not anything that you can perceive. But let's go ahead and roll some initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
He hasn't yet.
More worried about Yanni.
He did station himself near the exit. It should be on the combat tracker up at the top of the screen.
You got to switch to that. Hmm.
I don't know.
It kind of glitched out, I think.
Everything's broken.
So I got a 16, and I'm going dead last. Oh,
Yeah, you're
isn't
not
the thing
milling
at the,
last at all.
isn't
No,
the thing at the
Emico's.
top? Isn't the thing at the top in order?
You're
No.
third.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Emico's the last.
It's in order, but it starts it's in the middle. Whoever's in the middle is up. So like right now you've got that white line,
Uh-huh.
and then Yanni. So Yanni is up.
Okay.
Yeah, Yanni's number
All right. I got it. And Legate is last.
Right.
I
Right.
don't even know what I
Okay.
rolled.
You
No,
you
Yanni
modified
rolled really
28.
well.
Did I lose sound?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so I'm up.
Yep.
And where does it go? Okay, there we go. Do I know anything about wraiths?
You can
Or
roll.
whatever?
You can roll the appropriate skill. What are you trying to? What angle are you coming at it from?
I want to know what to kill it with.
No, I know, but I mean, history, religion, arcana.
Survival.
Sure, you can roll survival.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we just need to act. So I'm going to do Zephyr Strike. How do I, let's see, cast the spell. Then we're going to, why did it say, oh, that's just the damage, right?
Yeah, for when you do the extra D8.
Right. And then we will do, I'm still not used to this damn sheet. Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot about this update that I'm not used to, so don't
Yep.
feel bad.
So, we will do, it's going to be a sneak attack. So that's an extra thing there we do. But I have advantage now, so that.
Why do you have advantage? Oh, it's because it. Yeah. Yep.
So does a 28 hit?
It should.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep, it hits.
It hits. Okay. So going to do damage. Why did it roll anything? No.
Yeah, you got a 29.
No. It was. Did it roll anything? It did not. I got to roll it. So I'd be.
I don't see anything for damage if that's what you're asking.
Yep. There's normal damage, and then Zephyr damage, and then the sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. Roll that. Okay. So 10, 13, 19.
All right, let's take a look. It shattered the crystal.
Yeah, probably absorbed by the crystal.
So let's see. Yeah, that's
So
fine.
we should have tapped on it with a hammer and then lightning bolt.
So
Who's gonna
joking.
volunteer to stand next to the target with a
Right.
metallic object and
I was joking. I could have shot it.
Why is there a big red dice under Yanni?
Oh, that doesn't look good.
It's because it's highlighting him because it's his turn.
Oh, okay.
Well, he still technically has a move if he wants it, and then he can end his turn. By the way, did you used the Zephyr Strike, so you're no longer concentrating, isn't that correct?
I could still move, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
But I'm saying the turn ends once you use the extra damage. Is it right?
Let me look at it again.
Once before the spell ends.
Once before the spell.
So I guess it will still keep going for the full minute.
Let's see. Come on, give me the thing. Let you in until the spell ends. I'll read the tags. Spell ends. Give some advantage. You clear miss. Your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. So
Yep.
I can still technically move. Is that right?
Yeah. The spell continues until you fail concentration or you have a minute go or whatever.
Okay. So, why would I?
So while you're deciding where to go, the wraith's dry paper voice reaches your ears. Ah, the famous warrior, Yanni. Tell me, do your current companions know how many you failed to protect? I can smell the guilt that weighs on your soul. Those deaths haunt you still, don't they? Soon, you'll join them, and maybe find the forgiveness you so desperately seek.
Forgiven or not, alive or dead, it matters not. We carry guilt. We carry regret. But I am alive and they are dead. I will avenge them if need be. Okay, I think that's where we want to go.
Smack talk.
What?
No,
What?
sorry, it was nothing. Nothing.
Oh,
It
okay,
was in
okay.
the chat.
Level 3.
I didn't see what was in the chat.
Howard, DeWin was commenting that the Wraith Lord's smack talk leveled up.
Oh. Oh, it's in general. That's his thing in general, or no? Wait, I didn't see it.
It's in Forge.
Oh, okay. All right. What do I need to do? Anything else?
You need to end your turn when you finish.
Oh.
It's supposed to be.
Why is it not?
Yeah, it's showing that the fight music is literally the only thing playing, but it keeps shutting it off and it keeps playing the chants.
I can't hear anything. Why can't I end my turn?
I can.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I think we've done pretty good for all the crap tonight.
A lot of technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So Galen's getting up close and personal.
That's the best way. What?
Oh yeah. Free hugs.
15 hits.
Is it? Where's the damage thing?
It's under the damage button.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I looked at the wrong. No, that's not so good. We'll do it again. Give me a good roll. There we go.
Hits.
And that is it for me. Where's the... There we go. You're up, Sese.
Oh, okay. So I tried this last time. I'm gonna do it again. It seemed to work pretty good.
Oh, sorry. I was spaced out. Before Sese goes, as Galen strikes him, and he goes, "Ah, the Elven warrior, forever trying to prove yourself worthy of your bloodline. Yet you will never belong. Your father's people mock you, and your mother's kin whisper about you. When will you accept that you have no true home?" As you stab him.
Sticks and stones, whatever.
You smell the elderberry.
Elderberries.
Yeah, see, his true attack is his is his his burns, his insults.
Yeah, I should be applying psychic damage.
Yeah.
So there's no saving throw for that? Oh, you just have to hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was waiting. I wasn't sure. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. You will have to move, of course.
Oh yeah. Let me do that first. I'm sorry. I've got too many screens. I'm trying to.
Believe me, I
I'm gonna put
sympathize.
this in. So that and then. I got it. Go away. Come on.
As you desperately try and move into position, it chuckles. The chosen of Horus Ra. Your order sent you so far away from home because they saw your true weakness. They know you lack the strength to serve your God true. Even now, I see Set's influence growing within you as you fumble in the darkness.
It's a whole like emperor thing, you know.
I'm
I
really
can feel
getting
it.
pissed off at this music soundboard.
Oh, my game locked up. It's not letting me move my token.
Your token's right next to it. I see.
Sorry, I clicked on that accidentally.
It's right next to the crystal.
Yeah, it's right next to me and the crystal.
That's I'm trying to get right. Yeah, right next to you. But it's not showing on my screen. So that's where I'm going, Mike. And
Yep, you're right next to him.
okay, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing away.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked that. That wasn't.
Yeah.
Now, do I get it? I get advantage. No, I don't get advantage yet, right?
You're not
I'm
flanking.
I'm standing next to him. I'm not. And my shining smite doesn't give advantage until I hit.
Correct. You do hit.
Okay, that's good because I'm not seeing that in the chat either. I'm gonna once my turn's over, I'm gonna reboot or redo my Forge. That's what I was trying to think.
Boy, Forge is really
Really
doing itself
shitting
today.
on me today. Yeah.
So, did you see the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep.
I'm going to roll the damage for the Shining Smite now. That come up?
17 total.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to refresh my forge. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not moving any place else. I'm just next to Galen there, and yeah. So
Yep.
restart forge, and that's my turn.
Yep. So next is Marcus.
So I noticed I was gonna rage, but I noticed one of my rages is gone. Was that used last game?
It was.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and rage anyway.
Yeah, I raged. I didn't frenzy.
Okay. I'm gonna use my second rage. What's that refund resource button?
If you take it back.
Okay. All right. So I am raging. So I know there's confusion about the weapon I'm going to use from the party inventory.
Right.
So I'm going to move. So this is flanking, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go after him. Which weapon did we decide was better, the long sword or the hammer?
I think
you liked the hammer.
All right, we'll use the hammer on him. How do I do? I don't know how to do that. But
Yeah, the hammer had some sort
roll
of to hit bonus,
do the D20 roll.
like a +1 to hit.
D20.
So
What? What am I doing? Somebody guide me. Or D20 or strength or both? What am I doing?
I think we're improvising it. So if you do the D20
well, strength
roll,
is a
then we
D20
can-
with your modifier added.
So roll strength.
Yeah, that's a good catch, Ever.
Give me a second.
Truly baffling that I can't add items to anybody's character sheet.
So I'm rolling an advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it did.
18.
That hit.
Did that take into account whatever? I don't know what this hammer
Yeah,
is.
and you're using it two-handed, so it's a D10 plus your strength plus 2.
Okay, so I hit.
Yeah.
D10.
Plus your strength modifier plus 2.
So just roll a D10 and add those. Sucked. Strength plus 3.
So 8.
It even plays the ambient when I've stopped all the music.
So I guess that was 8. Mike.
So yeah.
And then I'm going to use my second attack, do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay,
That hits.
Rolls. So what do we say that was?
So 9.
9. Yeah, 9.
So as you're wailing away at it with this hammer, and it doesn't seem perturbed at all, and it just goes, "Ah, the clan's wayward son. You know, you abandoned your people. You abandoned your father, claiming to seek knowledge, claiming to seek the right to rule. but we both know you fled from responsibility. Do you know how many kin are now dead defending the home that you abandoned in your selfish pursuit?
Fuck you, man. All right.
It's turn. Oh,
So,
did you have something else?
well, no. Who's up next?
It.
Oh, it. Okay. Yeah, I am done. Oh, wait.
Well, first it turns incorporeal, so attacks of opportunity matter nothing. And
Are we
then
seeing any
it's
I
visible
gonna
reject
damage?
your reality and substitute my own.
substitute my own. Yep. So they've changed it so the DM can't move things through walls. Yep. So it goes through the wall here, then pops out here and attacks to win. Life drain.
Do we see any visible damage to it?
I mean, it's dripping bits of ichor. Yes. It is making an attack roll. It does. And you freaked the hell out and dodged it. Probably because it couldn't help taunting you. Telling you, like, you're standing there fighting, and all of a sudden, right in your ear, it starts whispering, "Your father, he grows old. You chose books over family. He has no son left to help him. Tell me, does your magic knowledge fill the void of his disappointment in you? Or do you still hear his sighs of regret echoing in your dreams?" And then it pulls back through the wall, having totally whiffed its shot.
It'd rather taunt you than.
I think it should hurt its own feelings with its taunting. And a
We need a bard.
muff.
I'll have to cross train into bard.
Yeah, you lack a target. Go for it. That's a double, right?
He takes up 4
Hey,
squares.
hey, it's Fat Sissy.
Sese is getting larger.
Thanks. I think. Sure, being bigger is going to help.
Yep, doubles. So I will say
Go
that you're now
Go over there
like
by
kind of
Galen.
hunched over. And you just
Or by-
bumped
by-
Galen out of the way.
Oh. You might want to go over there by Galen. He can do that little protection thingy for you, whatever he's got. What's he got? Like a disadvantage? He imposes disadvantage on.
You just walk by
He's
me.
right here in the middle. He's in the middle. Yeah, you probably don't want to be next to Fat Sissy.
At this point, Dewin, you also notice that the archway that you guys entered in this room through is no longer there. Yep. That's a solid wall now.
Yanni, what are you doing? You're supposed to fix that.
You're muted, Matt.
I'm supposed to fix what?
The archway that you guys came through here is no longer an archway. It is a wall.
Did it just turn into a wall? Is it
Yeah.
building?
You don't know when, so I don't want to use the word just, but sometime after you guys entered this room,
Yeah.
it turned into a wall.
Okay.
You also hear the distinct click from the door.
It's the road to nowhere.
Yep.
Emiko,
What a wonderful smell you found.
Your Majesty.
So does this mean that we're like just trapped in this room now, or
well, there is a door. You could try and pick the lock, bash it open.
the
You have options,
spirit
but
thing?
not the way you came in.
So the spirit thing just clowned us and left,
Sure.
or I'm just okay. So I know that the last thing he did was to give Dwayne a hard time, and then
It did.
just left through the wall. So we're just kind of all there with an enlarged Sese now.
Yes. Who
With,
is like
and
he's definitely hunched over.
I
This room is
prefer
not
to
accommodating giant-sized Sese.
Yeah, and then so he's hunched over, and then the spirit itself is no longer there.
Correct.
Oh wow.
The last time anyone saw it, it
Um,
was right here when it
Mm.
poked through and tried to attack Dwayne.
Okay. Um, is there anything that I could do to try to figure out where it went?
You can try and make an investigation.
Okay. Let me see here.
I mean, technically, like you could roll religion, you could roll investigation, you could roll perception, you could roll survival. It would change the answer slightly depending on what you're testing against.
Okay. If I would like to try to figure out if I could figure out where it went.
Sure.
So, um, I guess I'll try and roll perception because
Sure.
you know. Would insight work or no?
Insight might give you some insight.
Okay. All right. So let me try insight. I can't see my rolls all of a sudden.
Well, it was a 13.
You might
Whatever
need
it's
to do like I did.
Yeah, did it fix it for you?
It did. Well, it appears to. I could
Okay.
like I just saw her roll, so
Okay.
it appears to fix it. Fix, and it did. It took a second because it was downloading something,
Mm-hmm.
and then came back up. So after your turn or whatever, maybe you want to do the same thing and just restart Forge.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not seeing anybody's rolls.
You rolled a 13. So on a 13 insight, not a super great success, but a success nonetheless. It definitely enjoys playing with you, and because it can go through walls, it's probably safest away from a wall.
I guess I was muted because I kind of said that early on. Was we need to get away from the walls? Did you guys?
Oh yeah, you were definitely muted.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You should.
Is she
next? Know if we could move unless it was our turn, though. Correct.
Say again?
We can't move unless it's our turn.
That's right.
All right. Is she near?
You cut in and out.
Is she near a wall currently?
A wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like literally standing next to one. There's Dewin, you, and the wall.
The way that the image looks for me, I can't tell what if I'm near a wall or
Everything black.
Mhm.
That's a wall.
Okay, I'm going to move away from the wall, and I'm going to tell everybody else that they should also move away from the wall if they can.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Would it be considered an action to try the door?
It would be, yeah.
Okay, so I don't think I have any actions left, so that's it for me.
Okay.
Could she use movement instead?
She did use movement.
Yeah, I moved away from the wall.
Yeah, she moved 5 feet, but I mean to try the door. Could she give up movement to try the door?
No,
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
but she's not really used her act. Well, she used her action for thinking. I would call the thinking a bonus action if you wanted to use your action for the door. By the way, I put another image in the Discord chat. Thought you guys might appreciate it.
Yeah. See, I'm not sure that's an accurate picture from that moment in the movie. The critique.
So what are you gonna do with the door, Aaron? You're muted.
Did the door disappear too?
No, the door. You heard it lock.
Yeah, I just can't see it anymore.
No, it's there.
Yeah, I'm going to try to walk over to where the door is and see if it's something that
Who was that said what a wonderful smell you've discovered earlier?
Right.
Was
Star
it,
Wars.
was it a wonderful smell you've discovered? What a wonderful
lock or
smell you've discovered, Your Highness?
Yeah,
Or Your
yes, something
Majesty?
like that. I don't remember.
oh, is it this one right here?
Worshipfulness.
Is
Yeah.
it the door?
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go to the door then. Okay.
Oh, is there not? Oh, I thought there was. Right. I mean, I knew he used it around there, but I thought he used it.
So you try the door, and it's most definitely locked.
Once you try
Okay.
using a sese to open it.
All right, so I'm going to call out to let everybody know that the door's definitely locked, and we're probably going to have to whack it.
I hear Galen's good at whacking it.
You have to call an HR.
There goes your kid's YouTube rating, Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've
Gonna have an HR meeting on Monday.
I've already
Is that
dropped
it
the
for you,
F-bomb
Aaron?
once or twice. I'm trying to be good, but I have dropped it once or twice.
We've been
Is that it for you,
demonetized
Aaron?
from day one.
Yes, that's it for me.
I think that's firmly in PG-13 land. You're allowed X number of F-bombs in a PG.
So you didn't give Legate any orders, so we're gonna skip over to Yanni. Oh, and I almost forgot. Emiko, when she's trying the door, It laughs and says, "Ah, the priestess who hides from her duty. I can practically smell Soon's disappointment in you. That desecrated temple still cries out for justice, and yet you turned away. How many more sacred places will you abandon before your goddess completely forsakes you?"
I don't know how good everybody else's is with their backstory. Mine was pretty good with my backstory. So kudos, Mike.
This
I
this
put
wraith
effort into this, despite
this
how
wraith is
badly
just me.
Forge has screwed me over. Sorry, what was that?
I said this wraith is just mean.
He's very mean girls.
It's Lindsay. It's Lindsay Lohan Wraith. No, wait, she was the good girl. Never mind.
Do I perceive any exits up, down? I mean, I'll just take a look at the room. No, about
I will say to Yanni, there's always an exit.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Is there anything on the ceiling? Most people don't look at the ceiling.
No.
Um,
Roper.
Roper, yeah.
Mr. Roper to you.
Right. Giblet there. Make my way over to the door. You said the door is locked. We don't know if it's pickable. It sounds like something went down, and I mean, I think Sesse's going to have to open it. He's got. Does he have a strength bonus for being enlarged?
Blah, 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 blah. He has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And he does extra damage because he's got a big poker.
Okay. Damn. And I don't perceive him anywhere in the room, right?
Him being the Wraith?
Yeah, the Wraith.
Correct.
And there was nothing else when we broke that amethyst. There isn't anything else underneath it, right?
Correct.
I told you guys to leave it alone.
Yes, open the door.
All right, we'll try the door. What was that? Is he rolling for initiative again?
Something different.
Something special.
I see it now. Let's shift. Door's locked. Is there nothing I can do to it, Mike?
The lock is on the other side. It's a bar.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to break it down. How far did I move? That's 30 feet. That's all I got, isn't it?
You've got an extra 30, don't you?
Yeah. So I want to take a look at this over here. What do we got?
Looks like a wall. Brick.
Did something slide in place? Did it?
You don't see any sign of it sliding into place. It's like it came into being.
Could it be illusion?
Yeah.
It could be.
Do I roll?
Perception, maybe?
Can I roll perception to disbelieve, or
Well,
or see past it? See the what is that? What's that one guy who does magic that is really crazy?
Chris Angel?
Maybe it's probably the one they do all the videos of.
I was trying to think of the Jim Carrey character
Yeah,
who put the screw in his head.
right.
Don't remember that one.
What was that? The Fabulous Wonderstones or something like that?
24
That was
perception.
Steve Carell.
Right. Steve Carell and Buscemi
Oh,
get iced out by Jim Carrey's.
I've never seen it, so
It's actually
all right.
it's
it's
all
an
right.
intelligence roll. You
Oh,
can
I
you can
rolled a
roll an investigation roll to attempt to disbelieve the wall.
Oh, I rolled a perception, so that's not what we need. We need a. What'd you say? Investigation.
It's an investigation.
All right.
Well, that's DeWin, isn't it? Isn't DeWin better at investigation?
It's not doing its turn.
We'll use
Oh.
my inspiration. Investigation. Advantage. Oh, jeez, I almost didn't perceive anything. 19.
You're right. This is an illusion. You can walk right through it.
You're shitting me.
You disbelieved it.
Okay. We've got a way out, guys. It's an illusion.
And you walk forward and slam into the wall.
You're kidding. What? So that roll didn't do me
You
nothing.
convinced yourself that it wasn't real, but when you tried to walk through it, it was very real.
Now Emiko really thinks Yanni needs a lot of help. He needs
You're
more help
embarrassing me here.
than was previously thought. Oh, Yanni.
These damaged goods. Wait a minute. It didn't roll. What? I don't understand. Okay. Ah. All right. I don't know what else to do.
Maybe you should
Make
sit in
ready.
the corner since you slammed the wall real hard.
Yeah, I think I'll get away from the wall though.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Oh, you can move diagonally now. I thought you couldn't do that.
Do you
Yeah.
have can you hold your action?
I think have I used my action, haven't I?
Did you
No, the skill use was a bonus.
Okay. All right. So I'll hold my action, and if I see a verifiable target, then I will attack it.
Sure. Yep. All right.
I'm so
All
embarrassed.
right. So since I don't see anything, uh, I'm gonna roll a perception check
Yep.
if there's anything around me.
You're trying to perceive if there's anything around you.
Yeah, something dangerous that's trying to get me or my
You
friends.
know, the whole place is bad mojo, but you don't think that anything this second is trying to kill you.
Okay.
and I will
then I
say
will-
I was gonna say that smite that I put on him, if he's invisible, he'd be glowing. So he's not invisible,
Okay.
so he's not in the room.
Right. So I will hold my action if something wicked comes towards or within my melee range.
If something wicked this way comes.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm not going to bother putting incorporeal movement in the chat every time. You guys know that it's there. So So it pops through the wall and takes a swipe at Sese. Twenty hits,
Oh,
huh?
Nope.
Really? God damn.
22.
All
That's my
right.
only saving grace.
oh wow.
And then it goes back through the wall.
Son of a.
How do you miss something that big? Well, I think that incorporates too, like be blocked.
He can't hit
Yep.
the broadside of a barn.
Right. Yanni, you want to take a shot?
What's my negative for that, for hitting that target?
I'm gonna say it's got three-quarters cover.
Okay, so that again means that it's got what, an AC of what?
Is that because I'm so fat? Is that why?
If we use
I mean,
algebra,
if you're
we can-
gonna put it that way.
Well, because like
No, he's just got a big head.
he can't be like incorporeal when he goes to hit.
-5.
So he's got to be full up round. So then I wouldn't see why he'd get any cover for that.
Yanni would
Reaction.
have to shoot past you, Galen, and DeWin, and probably Emiko
okay.
to hit it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. See, I gotta. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Yanni's got to do the whole wanted bending bullets.
Yeah. How do I get rid of that? I just delete it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So its AC is 17 with the cover. But if you miss, then you have to roll to hit one of your party members.
Oh man.
Oh man.
It is just a hand crossbow. And this is just
but
a normal.
I can use my reaction, right?
Yeah, you can use a reaction.
On if you miss, I can use my reaction so that hopefully it doesn't hit anybody.
Okay.
You hit.
All right. And this just gets the normal hit. I can't do anything else with it, right?
Correct.
Now, I was going to say, did you roll an advantage?
No,
No, because it's
it's a reaction.
He's still covered in my shining smite or whatever. So,
Oh.
if I were you, I'd take another crack at it and see if you get a nat 20.
Okay. I didn't know it was covered in shine. I didn't realize it was covered in shining smite.
It is not covered in shiny.
How can it not be? That's my spell, man.
It's a different creature.
It's a different creature. Yeah, he's right. Absolutely right. That was a specter. The other was a wraith.
Uh-oh.
It's been making friends.
Okay. All right. I get you.
It doesn't need a door to where the other side is. It just is incorporeal. There you got a little.
Yep.
Okay, I guess that's my turn.
Yep. That's your reaction.
Yes, that's my reaction.
Sese, your turn.
Do I get an opportunity attack because
it's incorporeal? It was only solid long enough to hit you.
Okay. All right.
It's got an ability. I put it up before, but I'll throw it in again. It can move through other creatures and objects. Just goes through
as though it was difficult terrain.
Yeah, it causes subtle movement, but that's fine.
If he's right in front of me,
I have no idea what his movement is.
If he appears right in front of me and solidifies, I'm going to see him, right? That reaction, I think, would be simultaneous. But maybe not. All right.
You know what? I'll let you go ahead and roll it because your guys are going to be earning this fight.
Okay. All right. I will take you up on that. Let me. I closed my sheet to do my movement. Inventory.
That hits.
All right. And then damage. Does that Shining Smite, do I get that damage bonus on more than one turn? Do you remember?
Same creature.
You do, but this creature doesn't have Shining Smite.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Should I have rolled at advantage?
Which you rolled that at advantage, and it should have been straight.
You want me to re-roll it? I don't mind.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Either that or you take a 1.
Yeah, I don't want the 1. I definitely don't want the 1. Oh, but I do get a bonus because I'm Fat Sissy now.
Yeah, bonus on damage, not on hitting.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I get an extra D4.
That hit.
Okay. And then my D4. So 7 whole points, but there was only 1 poke. I mean, he was here, so. And that was on the Spectre?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you want me to kick this door down? Or try to?
Well, you already, that was your reaction. So yeah, your action, you could do it.
Okay. That's 5, 10. I'm going to do double movement right through Emiko. So 5 plus 10 is 15, 20. So I can move back. Okay. And that would be a strength check. Is that what you want for that, to break down that door?
It would be a strength check, yes.
Okay. Strength.
Oh, no, there's no way I can help him. I'm right there anyway.
And it's an advantage, right?
Does it give you advantage? I think so.
He said advantage on strength checks and.
Yep.
Okay.
Good rolls.
But not good enough. The door shutters, but does not give in.
Wow, a 19? Okay. And then I'll just move back 10 feet, and that'll be it. Do you want me there? Is that properly spaced out, or should I push myself a little bit further to the left?
I think you're just gonna kind of crowd him in like a fat guy at an airport seat.
Yeah. Okay. That's my turn.
Yep. Marcus.
So the blob thing in front of me, is that still there?
It's a shattered amethyst geode.
Okay.
You should pick some of that up, dude.
Right now?
Well, I mean,
Definitely
before we leave.
So the specter thing is coming in and out of the walls.
Yep.
And it's not visible right now.
Correct.
It's hiding because they're weak.
So stay away from the walls.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
makes
sure
it
it can.
Yeah, it just makes it travel further, but you know,
Yeah.
at least it gives everybody around you a chance to do something to it, you know?
Right. So I've got nothing to attack, right?
Right. The door.
What do you mean the door?
Well, like I tried hitting the door and
Yeah, the door's locked.
couldn't knock it down. So I'm guessing we'll just keep trying to knock the door down.
This door up here?
Yep, the north one.
All right, I'll move over there and take a whack at it, I guess.
Yep.
What do I do? Strength?
Yep.
$20?
Yeah. Yeah. Roll damage.
Damage. Damage of my
It would
the
be a
door?
D10 plus 3, or D10 plus your strength plus 2.
$10?
Okay. Noted.
How much damage does the door have?
You don't know.
Apparently we need a 20 though to do damage to it, so because I got a 19 and didn't do any damage.
Okay. All right, well, debating whether to frenzy or not. I mean,
I wouldn't, dude.
well, okay. All right, so I'll move right over here. I guess that's my turn.
That exhaustion thing, that's no bueno.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I guess if we had something really to fight, I probably
Right.
would do it. But because
If you
we
could get your
don't,
axe into something.
yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to fight here, and it's just bobbing in and out. So
Yeah.
so it's 7:31. I am gonna have to like call it pretty real soon.
I guess it is.
Yeah, I will. I will too, because I got surgery tomorrow morning.
Oh, what are you getting surgered on?
My other hip.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Big news.
Good luck. How's the
gonna
hip that
be-
got death doing?
It's great.
Good.
I'm gonna be so high tomorrow.
They got something to look forward to.
Right. That's a very silver lining way to look at it.
Well, let's hope that the pain medication does not make you sick or anything. I hope it goes
No, it
well.
doesn't. I wean
All right.
myself
So
off of the
Yanni,
hard
it
stuff
popped
pretty
out
quick.
of the door, took a swipe at you, but you were able to dodge out of the way,
Uh-huh.
and then it left through the wall that used to be an archway.
The one that you ran into.
And before you ask, no, you don't get an opportunity attack because you had a held action that used it.
Yeah. I just give it the.
And since
I think
people
it has
are
an R
going
rating.
to wrap up early, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here,
Okay.
and we will pick up on this particular totally optional, but chosen fight with a Wraith Lord.
Did I not call it?
I will say that
See
its
on the
CR is
next-
10.
10?
I said its CR is 10.
Oh,
That's
combat
probably-
rating.
Yeah.
That's probably not good.
No. Your guys' party is rated for 6.
Oh man.
That's funny.
Whose idea was this?
was
Sensei and DeWin.
yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
And he lobbied the rest of the party, which was, the barbarian. And I think that tilted it. We just didn't have enough votes.
Right.
Democracy
So
in action.
unfortunately, Howard stepped away, so he can't end the stream.
Oh no.
Um,
So now we put surprising bits at the end of the stream.
we have, which is the worst place to have surprising bits.
Yes, it is.
So, do we want to? I guess we'll pick the next day.
We also have experience points to give.
Well, you guys didn't fight anything, and you didn't really overcome.
No.
any-
I meant for us, but yeah, no. I
Yeah.
I can hold off on mine. That's fine.
You,
Yeah, I
you
can
guys
too.
can give in-game XP. That's totally kosher.
Let's do our date first.
Okay.
Yeah. So next week is Memorial Day weekend, and Howard is going to be
At the 500.
doing Raceway.
Right.
So I don't have anything going on the 1st.
I'm traveling on the 1st.
You're traveling on the 1st.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody else that can't make the 1st?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
I think I'm okay. Pretty sure.
Jason?
Yeah,
I'm okay.
Looking at you, Jason.
Hold on. I'm not sure. The 8th
right.
would be better.
Well, let's pencil it in for the 1st, and then you need to tell us if you're not going to make it, because that would make 2 people not going, and then we would call it.
Okay.
Aren't you in town on the 8th, Jason? Here in Terre Haute? I got you on my calendar as being here on the 8th.
No, that's July.
Why not
Yeah.
in June? Oh,
I'll
it
be
starts in
there
June.
on the 8th.
Oh, okay.
We gonna have a get together for the Hoshians.
Yeah. I was gonna go over and see the Gimp. Maybe slap box Elmore a bit since he can't.
Right.
Well, I'm sure Gabby would love it.
Yeah.
She loves you.
Yeah.
The other dog, not so much.
Well, she just need to run interference for me.
Do you guys want to give XP?
Well, I wanted to add a little caveat to that. If you guys can't go on the 1st,
Yeah.
maybe you could set up the 8th as a backup date for the 1st. Because I'd be available on the 8th.
That's an option.
But it's cool. I get it. If you could go on the 1st, that's fine. But if something happens.
Yeah, because the 15th after that is Father's Day, and I'm going to be busy.
Yeah, sure, makes sense.
I'm gonna put both of those down.
I can't do the 15th either. What? Are you sure we don't?
Sure.
We've got everybody on the 8th. Why don't we just do the 8th?
All right.
Yeah, 8th is fine.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Obviously.
Those dang things.
8th of June, Howard. All right.
Okay.
So we can end the stream, and you guys can give each other your 100 experience points. Unfortunately, there was no successful kills of anything, and the plot was not forwarded anywhere. In fact, I want to give myself a pity 500 experience points from having to deal with Forge.
Yeah. I'd give Mike all 100 because
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Poor thing.
Especially since I then have to spend the 2 weeks trying to make it work right again.
Yeah.
See, there's a silver lining.
Yeah.
Howard keeps trying to talk and he can't hear a thing.